All right, welcome back. So today what we're doing is we are going to be building a mob grinder of some sort, right? I'm not exactly sure what style I want to do. I don't really want to build one of the giant ones up into the sky, and I don't really want to do in the ground necessarily, at least not in the ways that I've done in the past. So what I'm thinking is first up, get some more pickaxes. We're going to need that stuff. Oh shoot, why did I do that? Oh, dang it. Okay. Now we got to go up top. Get some more stuff. I'm going to use the sand to get up here. Alrighty. I was not supposed to break those. I mean, I can turn it back, yeah. It's kind of a waste to do that. Is this guy coming down? We'll see. What's he gonna do? I didn't make a sword. Let's go do that at least. Yeah, so the goal today is I want to have a place so that I can get some rotten flesh, get some bone meal, get some string. I want to get that stuff because that is going to be one of the ways that I am able to get other blocks to use, right? For building. One of my goals with this is to build a nice base. I've never done it before, and I'd like to see if it's something I can do. So that's what the goal is. Also, I mean, you need resources, right? They're good for lots of things. So right now, get some more sticks, and then head on back down. Should have placed a slime block at the bottom, but oh well. And let's get that cactus up maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I may or may not actually go with the cactus as a wall or not. I kind of like having a little hole in the ground. But another thing that might be worth doing is going to see if we can find a lava pool. Seeing if there is any dirt. Get that early on would be nice. It's not crucial, but would be nice. Can't spawn anything naturally. That's one of the things I should mention. Nothing is going to spawn, not even rabbits, right? So you may have noticed that there are no rabbits here. That's because I went with the Badlands. I did not want anything helpful to spawn. Now, I do believe that the Wandering Trader will still spawn, so we shouldn't have a problem there. But yes, nothing food related will spawn. No passive mobs of any sort other than chicken jockeys. So that is one of the things that we need to be aware of as well. So in this little mob farm grinder that I'm planning on building, gonna have to make sure that we can access the access everything properly, so that if there is a chicken jockey, we can save the chicken, keep it alive somewhere. But yeah, definitely have our work cut out for us. Now I'm not sure what the best way is going to be to keep track of everything, like distance wise. I could get a mini map. I don't want to. I kind of like the challenge and the risk. But one of the blessings of a mini map in the test world that I had was just being able to see where the lava pools are, so I'm not just wandering around forever. And also being able to, obviously find your base. So what I'm planning, let's do this. Make another one of these. Get some of those slime blocks so I can jump on down. And that should be one more. Yes, perfect. Come at me, bro. Let's go. No, not you. You can go away. Thanks, buddy. All right. What I'm thinking, I don't want to just waste a crafting table sitting it out here, but I also don't want to die. So we're just going to run back to the pit. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to go build a, or not build, I'm going to go place a, well, I guess I could do ladders. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. Yeah, it wouldn't be a terrible idea. Yeah, we're going to do that. So I'm going to do a slime block down here. I'm going to use the sand to climb up, and I'm going to do a little tower of sand to see if I can find any of the local lava pools, right? And also just having a nice sand tower is definitely not going to hurt me in the long run, because, you know, it gives me a place to center my view on. Okay, so we do have some lava pools. Okay, looks like that one's just stone. That's not great. That one's a tiny one by the look of it. That one's big, which is good, but yeah, that's just stone over there. So not going to be super helpful. Actually, you know what? Just to reset hunger, because this is my world and I can do what I want, I think I am going to just fall. But let's just keep going for now. Let's keep going up. I could turn render distance up. That might help. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely... What is that? Is that supposed to be like an underground pool? Because, I mean, that's clearly not... What do we want to do? Render distance. Sure. Let's go out to 23 chunks. Let's see what happens. Boom. And... not much more. Lots of dead bushes. Okay, we got another. Okay, we've got a couple over there. Interesting. Okay, so from the base, if we're looking at the pillar, we've got 3 to our left, 1 ahead of us, and 1 weird one behind us. So there we go. Now I do want to get a little bit of stuff. If I can. You know what, actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I am gonna, I was like, yeah, maybe I'll let myself die and reset my hunger. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I try not to do that too often, but I'm gonna do it in this case. I'm just gonna grab a handful of, yeah, that'll be fine, because we're just gonna go up top, let the zombie kill me. Yeah, 8 blocks. Great. All right, take me out, buddy. Boom, boom. Fantastic. All right, give me my stuff. All right, so because I just have some sand on me, I know we've got this one weird one out here. So I am going to run out to that. Hopefully I don't die. We'll see what happens. Now, this isn't exactly the most advised thing to do. That's for sure. Just running out during the nighttime, but yeah, there's no harm in it really. Not this early. If I was doing hardcore, of course, you know, totally different, but I'm just not into that. Not into the grindy hardcore stuff. Grindy? Sure. Grindy and hardcore? No, thanks. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Okay. So I do like this. Uh-oh. Yep, there. Okay, great. Thanks, buddy. Yes. Oh, look at that. You guys see that? Oh, buddy. Yeah. Okay, so here's what we got. First, let's get some planks so we can make a... I was just short. I was just short. I was 1 Stick short. Yeah, come on down, buddy. Yeah, you can die. I don't want you here. But I also don't want to lose anything else. Okay. I mean, we can get iron here. So that is huge, man. That is huge. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, well, that's embarrassing. But that's okay, because we know now there's stuff over there. Not just stuff. There's iron. I don't have to grind zombies to get iron, which is fantastic. So grab some more bushes, and you're gonna run back over there. Maybe make a little bit of goodies. Now, one of the challenges with not having the rabbits is no rabbit leather, which means no leather, which means no leather armor. Oh, jeez. Okay. A little too much for me, guys. Back off. Yeah, I know. I should probably keep track of what my exact spawn spot is and then set up a nice little cage there to keep me safe. But, that's just too easy, you know? That's too smart. That's too smart. I can hear people screaming. No, don't do that. Just make a little fort. You'll be fine. Stop dying to everything. Nah, it's more fun to die. All right. Getting all this stuff. Yeah, shoot at me. It's all good. Plenty of sticks this time. Now, this is another reason why I wanted to do this first instead of just digging all the way down through, 50 layers of sandstone to get to the stone itself, because that's just too much, man. It's just too much. Okay, do I have a second to breathe? Yes, I do. Okay. Still good, still good, still good. Great. We're going to go with a pickaxe and a sword. And I'll leave that here because, let's be honest, I don't actually need to keep that stuff on me. But I do need you out of here to justify... Oh boy. That's fine. There, and I did see the Enderman. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that guy. But it's just not reasonable right now. Oh, geez. Okay. Okay. All right. So I've got some blocks. Seems like it could be a problem. I don't think they'll jump down here. All right. So first things first. The cobble. Oh boy. Yeah, I was not ready for that. All right, this is. We'll just. All right. I'm hearing you. I'll do it. But I should have a chance this time. Also, one of the reasons I like being out here during this time of the day, it's a lot of rotten flesh I'm gonna get if I can get enough of them following me. Just by letting it kill them for me. Come on, zombies. You see me. Come. Get me. Be a horde. Come on, zombos. Theoretically, finite resource. Realistically, infinite. The sticks, that is, of course. I feel like you'd be hard pressed to actually use, even with having to use them and craft them to make logs or planks. Like you're still like this. There's so much. Just go and run for a couple minutes. Yes, 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 yes. All of you, burn, burn, burn. All right, so we've got some skeletons over here. Skeletons over here. Fantastic, thank you. Bones, bones, bones. That's what I'm wanting. Whoa, buddy. No thank you, lag. Okay. And you did drop a little bit for me. Thank you. I'll take the extra blocks. And then now we just wander for a minute. There should be some bones over here. There's some rotten flesh. Then we'll head back over to the... There's some. Gotta fight those guys. I almost wonder if it'd be worth it with the spear, you know? Using slime blocks, jumping on them. Just get a little extra durability, or a little extra momentum, then plop on down and smash the little guys. But anyway, all right. Oh, good. Still got that. I'm thinking I want to. I can always come back if I need to, but or get more lava in the future. We do have other lava pools, so I'm not too worried about keeping the lava here. Another thing for that is because ores spawn in stone, right? So if I'm in a lava pool and there's stone underneath, there's also a chance for ores, and that is one of the big things that I am looking for. So let's get some stone. I'd love to get a furnace going. Like this is good stuff, you know. This is good stuff. Didn't quite do what I was planning on doing, which is like the mob stuff. That's okay. That is completely all right. It's all about the fun of the game. All about the fun of the game. Being able to upgrade though to some stone tools, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Without having to mine forever. I'll go down eventually because that's where we're gonna get diamonds and such, is down at the stone layer. But that's just not it right now. There's no reason to do that yet. But we do get some more building blocks, which will be fun to experiment with, see what I can do. Now I remember there being a recipe of some sort with, was it ice and lava to make basalt? Sounds plausible. Wait, you can do bundles? I didn't realize bundles were in the game. That's cool. I didn't know that they're like actually added. That's nice. Unless that's experimental or something, I don't know. Let's see here. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Now, I expect we'll find some goodies. But I mean, honestly, just 3 iron, that is too good. You know what I mean? That is just too good. Now there is already a crafting table up here somewhere. I know there is. I had one. Whoop. So in the back there it is. Let's get that iron. Now, I'm excited for this for the bucket, but I'm not sure if I want to do the bucket yet. You know what I mean? Because that's just going to help me get the lava, but what good is lava going to do for me if I don't got anything to use it with? So there's no water, and I can't get water. Not unless I had some sort of magical sponge or something. But one of the other things, what else is going to be useful? I don't know. I could make a shield, but that is a waste of iron. Really, it is. At this point, right? But I want all this. Come on. It's not the prettiest block in the world, but it does provide some contrast to the sandstone, and that's what I'm going for. I would like to be able to do something more interesting. So I'm glad for these blocks. And the lava pools are the only place to get tough. Like that's really not going to be common down in the deep slate, because it is a pre-generated layer, right? We're doing Superflat. So the layer is deep slate. So ores will spawn and such, but because lava pools are features, they're able to have some other things that you're not going to get from layers, is my understanding. I could be wrong. I have yet to see any of the tuff down in the stone layer or even the deep slate layer. So this is a cool find for me. Maybe we'll go and do some more lava pool hunting, see what we can find from those other pools, but for now that'll have to do. Look at that. And fuel's not a problem either, obviously, because we got the sticks, so that is good. Although I do look forward to when we have coal, but that is a long way away. Long way away. So like I said, there are custom recipes that I have in here, such as spawn eggs, right? So one of the things that I could do is I could, once I get like chicken jockeys and such, and wandering trader that has moss, right? Then I can get seeds, I can breed them, and I can have chickens, and then those chickens will give me eggs, and I can use those eggs to make the skeleton spawn eggs. Once I have skeleton spawn eggs, I can make wither skeleton spawn eggs. However, to get the wither skeleton spawn egg, I need to have wither skulls. And how do I get wither skulls? I'm going to have to go to the nether and then find where a fortress would be, build out a platform for the wither skeletons to spawn on. Oh, geez, that was a big brain play right there. Once the wither skeletons are able to spawn on there, I just need, I can't remember if the recipe is 2 or 3 wither skeleton skulls to make the spawn egg. But once I have the spawn egg, then I can make the spawner. Except to make the spawner, you're going to need another star, which means I'm going to have a bunch of skulls. So there's a bunch of things going on, right? But that's how I would get to my that's how I would get to the coal, right? Is having a wither skeleton spawner. And yeah, I mean, now of course you can get it down in the stone layer, but a renewable source of it won't be for a while. Solid. All right, so let's get another. I know I saw a glow in the distance from last time. Boom. Let's just see if we can spot it. So we weren't that way. There it is. Cool. Oh, there's actually a few of them pretty close by. Had I seen all of these? No, because... Okay, well, we're going to go on the angle. Ah! That was... I'm glad you guys all saw that. All right. Do I go for it? Not that far away. I know where I'm going. Let's go. Gonna get a little bit more stone, potentially some more ores if I'm lucky. That would be cool. I'm not sure what ores I could get. Gold would be nice. That's gonna be our biggest challenge, honestly, and that's gonna be what's required pretty big for expansion. Gonna need that. Diorite. Oh my goodness, no way. More iron. That's sick. I am not a fan of you coming at me, bro. Let's back it up. Yeah, that's right. Back it up. I see him. I was really trying not to have that happen. Let's run. Just a straight line, you know, like I'm not worried about anything else. Just get the stuff. I mean, this is most of the game, isn't it? Just running around, dying, hoping to find the stuff you're looking for. You're gonna have to run back with all the mobs. I was hoping to just head on over there and I was just gonna camp out, but I don't know. We'll see what I end up doing if all my stuff is there. Now I like Superflat worlds. I think they're fun for the challenge of survival, but I'm not a big fan of the sit there, make a mob farm, grind out the 10 iron by sitting there for hours and hours and hours, get your water, and just get your cobblestone generator. Then you just that progression line. It's been done. It's been done so many times. So I like this because I don't really see anybody do a desert Superflat in part because you can't. You really can't, especially not in a Badlands biome where nothing spawns. So you can't get any of the passive mob spawns, and that is crucial for like food and a couple other resources, right? But even beyond that, it's, oh come on, dude, get out of my face. It's just one of those things that you just don't see people. You don't see people do it, and I think that's a shame. Yeah, you can die in there. That's fine. Yes. How about you all just keep doing that? Now, if I'm remembering correctly, the others were over this way. I'm looking for dirt because I do want dirt so I can, if I get like a potato or anything, I can grow it, right? Get my farm going. But yeah, it's just like I was saying, I'm not a big fan of that traditional progression line. So what I like here is if you want to get food, like from chickens, then you need to, you know, you have to have certain things happen. You got to be prepared for it, right? Oh my goodness, no way. What? I did not know those could spawn up this high. That's solid, dude. That's way solid. However, I am not going to make a pickaxe to do that. So those will probably never get mined because I will forget about that. And I probably will never come back to these. Let's be honest. Probably not going to happen. Yeah. Because right now I am just looking for dirt. And I'll just run from pool to pool. Yeah, so my progression line here is a little bit different than is normal. Plus the fact that, you know, obviously I've added in some custom recipes, like for wood. So I can get all the tools I need. I have access to stone from the start if I want to. I have access to lots of things. I just realized I have 4 iron in my inventory. I should probably go home before I lose them and die. Yeah, I should definitely do that. No! Oh my gosh. There it is. Okay. Well, I mean, that's helpful. You know, that's going to help me get a little more stone. And you can back off, dude. But, you know, being able to rely on the wandering trader, right, to get me the resources that I need. That can be a challenge, right? But like a tropical fish bucket, that is going to be super important because that's going to be where I get my water from, right? Okay, we're good here. As well as, you know, getting moss so that I can get seeds, so I can grow wheat, but also so I can breed the chickens. Because I don't know if you know, but chicken jockey chickens don't lay eggs. You got to breed them so that you can get normal chickens that do lay eggs. That is what I'm going for. Now I've done it in the past. Takes time and a fair bit of luck if we're being honest. But I do enjoy the challenge of just sticking to it, I guess, and having a more unique progression path than you normally see, right? Like, it's not very often you're going to see someone do a desert super flat. And so it's not just because you don't see it, but it's also, I like it. I like it. It's fun. It's enjoyable for me. You see the dead bushes everywhere. It's great. I loved the classic crash landing mod pack. That was, I would play that for hours, starting over, getting that first couple days. Oh, I'm so dead. Yep. Okay. So that was from, it's a good thing I've got that other point there. That was over here. Yeah, I definitely don't want that stuff to despawn. Yeah, crash landing was huge. Like that was a big part of my entry into, oh shoot. All right, we'll come back into modded Minecraft. So one of the first mod packs I played was Agrarian Skies, right? And then my next mod pack was that crash landing. A buddy of mine introduced me to modded Minecraft. He's like, hey, here, check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. And I absolutely loved it. It was so fun. I've played it a few times since. Had a great time with it. I've beaten it, whatever you mean by beaten, right? Like for me, I've beaten it, and it's fun. So I like that desert theme, and I think that's a big part of why I come back to these types of worlds, because it's just, you don't see it, and I want to see more of it. So I'm going to do what I can for it. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's actually do that. I said something about ladders, and there we go. Let's actually use ladders, because it seems kind of silly not to. Oh, come on, you monsters. Literally. Oh, come on, dude. It's the spiders, man. They're the problem. Yeah, I know. I really do need to get a defensive grinder going. How about y'all come on down here, Well, I didn't actually mean it. Don't do it. Oh boy, that's a problem. Alrighty. Let's grab them extra backup swords. Let's have those with me at all times. No reason to leave them out. Okay, that was beautiful. Okay. Really, guys? You're not supposed to want to jump down here. Okay, and more. I love it. Love it. There's got to be something I'm doing that's enticing them, other than just existing, right? I think we need to get that cactus wall going. Get it started at least. All right, let's see what we can do. Okay, yeah, they're definitely just hanging out waiting for me. Oh, you punk. Love it. Did he die over there? Oh no, he jumped back up. Alright, but for real, we gotta get that stuff. I mean, that was 4 iron. I cannot let that just disappear. Go find it. Okay, so I know we were coming this way. It was off the corner. This way. Where is it? Let's go, let's go. There it is, fantastic. Where's the iron? Iron's right there. Don't care about anything else. Last thing you want is for it to like despawn as you're running to it, right? Oh man, that would be so miserable. But at the same time, it would be what it is. All right, now this is exciting and fun and all, but I think it's time to go back and be done for now. That was an eventful day. Maybe we'll smelt the iron still, but other than that, I think we're going to be done, because that was painful. Although if I could get you, oh geez, come on. Not what I meant to do. Well, that's actually not going to be as effective as I thought it would. Also, hey, dummy. I'm smart. I promise, guys. I know what I'm doing. And he's gone anyway, isn't he? Nope, he's not gone. Not yet. About to be. Hey, you. Come here. Yeah, there we go. Happy to have an extra ender pearl early on in the game. Have an ender pearl early in the game. You know, anything to get those so we're ready when it comes time. Because we can get to the end. We can. Even in structureless, you can get to the end because without glitches. Because I added a recipe. I can make portal frames. They are ridiculously expensive. That is not something we're going to be doing anytime soon. But as I mentioned that wither skeleton farm, we're going to need that. Because we're going to need a wither grinder. Because to make the... I've done a bunch, guys. I've done a few things. I've got recipes for bedrock as well. Costs netherite and a nether star. So, you know, it's definitely not cheap. So it's one of those like, yeah, it's going to grind, but it's also just like, hey, go have fun, play the game, and it gives you a purpose to gather the resources, right? Oh, wow. Okay. See? So instead of just like, hey, if I've got my, 5 netherite ingots for, or I guess you'll need more than that, but, instead of just having a couple netherite ingots and be like, yeah, I'm done. I did my thing. It's like, hey, now you need to grind and get like a bunch, so that you can get bedrock made, so that you can make the end portal frames, right? Like there's a bunch of stuff that goes into this, and nether stars, right? Like, hey, we need to do some nether stars. We're gonna grab the wood. I guess technically that'll go in here too. So it's just one of those, it's fun stuff. There's a bunch of stuff that's in there. It's just a simple data pack. Just add some recipes, It's nothing crazy fancy. All right, let's go ahead and make the furnace. Now, early on, before I added the sticks as a recipe for you, I had to use furnaces. I can't remember why. Yeah, so before you could get the planks recipe, I'd use furnaces to store my items in, because I had the starter chest, right, and I was able to get the wooden pickaxe, go out to a lava pool, get some stone, make some stone pickaxes, and then from then on it was stone tools, right? And yeah, that was fun. that was a thing. That world is no longer with us. That was with an old save that is no longer around. Let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and end there, getting ready for going up top, building a grinder, and that's going to leave it for now. See you in the next one.